All right, kid, we're zip tripping to Andover all morning. We've had a lot of fun. And when you come to Andover, the first thing you see before you even get to the center of town is Phillips Andover Academy, perhaps the best, next to Kimball Union, the best prep school in all of the country, as a matter of fact. They've had a few famous people go through those doors over the years. In fact, in case you don't know Phillips Andover Academy, here's a quick A to Z on some of the famous people that have gone there. Take a look. Let's start with A, as in A. Bartlett Giamatti, class of '56, the man who kicked Pete Rose out of baseball permanently as baseball commissioner. For B, recognize number 50? That's Patriots head coach Bill Belichick, class of '71. Wonder what he looked like back then. Okay. C, Belichick's classmate Lincoln Chafee, longtime senator from Rhode Island. D, Emmy Award-winning actress Dana Delaney of China Beach fame, class of '74. E, class of 1894, Edgar Rice Burroughs, the man who gave us Tarzan. No yell from me, supply it yourself. F, Thomas Foley, current ambassador to Ireland, class of '71, Faith Fit Jesus. G, President 41, from the class of '42, George Herbert Walker Bush, of course. H, Chris Hughes, class of 2002, the founder of Facebook. 2002. I, one Irving Lewis Libby, better known as Scooter Libby, class of '68. Yep, he did time at Andover before he, did time. For J, recognize him? Take a good look at that face. Yep, JFK Jr., class of '78. It's him, trust me. K, class of 1944, former Patriots owner Victor Kiam, who oddly was a member of the tennis team. L, the great Jack Lemmon, Oscar winner, of course, class of '43. Love Jack Lemmon. M, Thomas Messero, Wacko Jacko's lawyer, class of '69. Still don't know how he got Robert Blake off, by the way. N, Nicholas, class of '58, former CEO of Time Warner. O, famed architect Frederick Olmsted, who designed Central Park and the Boston Common, Bunker Hill Monument, etc. P, Philip Wrigley, class of 1915. I barely made this list, by the way. Yeah, he was on the bubble. Q, they named Quincy Market after him. Josiah Quincy, second mayor of Boston, class of 1786. R, Ring Lardner, class of '32, won an Oscar for writing the movie MASH. S, Dr. Benjamin Spock, class of 1921, who wrote the biggest-selling nonfiction book of the 20th century. T, famed TV chef Ming Tsai, class of '82, the man who stuck a donut up Kim Kerrigan's nose. U, best-selling author William Ury, class of '71, wrote The Power of Yes. V, famed baseball owner Bill Veeck, class of '32, the man who once sent a midget up to the plate. W, well, W. Yep, George W. Bush, class of '64, and yes, he was a cheerleader. X, from the movie The Return of Dr. X, the lead character Humphrey Bogart, kicked out of Andover in 1920. Why? Y, Shirley Young, class of 1951, VP of General Motors. And Z gives us a Super Bowl champ from the New York Giants, class of 2003, one Zach Diossi. So there you go. Phillips Andover Academy from A to Z. Pretty impressive, huh? Can I see that Belichick picture one more time? There you go. Now, if we didn't use Thomas Messero for the M's, Paul Murphy might have been the guy. Dean of Students up there, by the way, did go there, an Andover guy, and you've got a couple of interesting little trinkets here, a little history from Phillips Andover.
VB, it's great to have you guys here today, this morning. I brought an old and a new. I brought an old, which is a handwritten copy of the Samuel Smith Words to America. Which
My Country 'Tis of Thee, and that's the actual thing which was written on campus.
Written on campus, not too far from here, right in Andover in 1832.
That's pretty cool. Do you know the third stanza?
No, I don't. Not this morning, I don't.
What do you got for the new?
And the new is kind of we run a summer program every summer for about 650 kids. And they're all here on campus right now, and this is the bag we gave to the faculty. And we got a couple, of course, the required T-shirts for you guys. And
you were saying, too, you know, one thing that makes Phillips Andover so special is Andover.
Absolutely. You know, I grew up in Andover. I grew up actually not too far from the park here. Went to Phillips and I've been teaching there about 20 years. And it's clear that, you know, the success of the school over the years has a lot to do with its faculty and its students, but just as much being a part of Andover and so close to the downtown and how integrated the town is with the school.
Great time. You guys did a great job helping us out. Keep looking for those Dana Delaney cheerleader photos. If you ever find them, send them my way. You know I'm interested.
Sounds good.
Phillips Andover, it doesn't get any better than that, except Kimball Union.
Well, you know,
I always throw that in.
It's very close here.
We'll take a time out, come back. Still much more to do in Andover. Stick around.